For Johnny Depp, this is one of the sweetest moments of karma fans could have asked for. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Happy Mother's Day to everybody watching today. I wanted to give you an update on Johnny. Guys, do you remember this during the tapes of that woman whose name I'm always trying not to say, Miss A.H., a certain Aquaman starlet? Yeah, I want to go back to a tweet here by Reem Depp reminded me of, well, a quote I remember this woman saying. Amber told Johnny, Dior, why would Dior want to do business with you? They are about class. They are about style. And you don't have style? Huh. Not only does he have style, Johnny Depp just signed the biggest ever men's fragrance deal of all time. 20 million plus Dior deal. Now, this is coming from Variety. Penske Media, they are constantly always out there trying to get at Johnny. But now the news is all over. We're going to go through how the news is covering because I love seeing when the news covers it positively for him. But look at this. The biggest pact ever. Dior is doubling down on its relationship with Johnny Depp. French luxury fashion house and cosmetics giant, which stood by the star even when he faced choppy PR waters amid his legal battle with ex-wife, has signed Depp to a massive deal marking the biggest men's fragrance pact ever. Sources peg the 3-year deal at upwards of 20 million. They've committed to 3 years. 3 years at a deal upwards of $20 million, which ellipses Robert Pattinson's $12 million deal, serve as a spokesman for Dior Homme, and Brad Pitt's $7 million pact to promote Chanel No. 5. Source familiar with the fragrance industry says most A-listers with fragrance deals pull in around $2 million to $4 million per year, like Chris Pine, whose deal with Armani is only valued about $4 million over 3 years, which, Chris, good job. That's a good one. But Dior didn't respond to request. A rep for Depp declared a comment because why would they? They don't need to because, yeah, they're all just winning. 20 million for 3 years. But you have no class. Why would they want to do business with you? You don't have any style. He doesn't have style. I mean, like, there are few celebrities out there who have more style than him. And people are trying to, the haters are trying to knock him for his age or whatever they want to do. But my God, I think he's only increased his style awareness. He's always had a look that people wanted to emulate. Always. It's still relevant. He still knows how to do it, even as he gets older. To say he has no style is one of the most, not yet another lie from this woman. How do you say he doesn't have style? It just shows how horrific it was. And I hate to even bring that up. I don't want to talk. Let's talk about the positive, but it's hard to not notice that and say it because this is huge. Not only is it like huge as a win, which he deserves, it's just huge because it's like he was in that relationship and he fought for his life with someone who was constantly knocking him down, telling him he didn't deserve it, wouldn't amount to it. This was the relationship that it was. That so many people are out there trying to spin otherwise. Oh, we must believe her. We must help. Oh, why does the media and everybody was mean to her? Yet they never remembered to acknowledge all the numerous mean things that were said. No wonder Johnny said some mean stuff back. Yeah, he did to some friends. Totally justified. Totally justified. So, but let's just go back and really understand how this all works because he's been the face of Dior Sauvage, which, yes, even I have. It smells great, guys. It smells amazing. I'm a huge fan of my Dior Sauvage. I don't know how to say it. Sauce. I thought it was Sauvage. Sauvage. Everyone makes fun of me the way I say it, so I just say it that way. But tell me down in the comments, how do I say it? Actually, before I continue the story, if you've made it this far, can you just do me one favor? Can you double check that you're subscribed still? Hit that button if you aren't, and then hit the bell to all alerts so you get these notifications. Smash the like, leave a comment. But that bell is imperative because then when you get notifications, click them because, man, my last Johnny video, we talked about some stuff. And I'm not going to say any of those keywords now, but I'm just going to say there's no way the algorithm didn't try to tank that video. Blue is where a video typically, this gray area is what typically performs. And in the blue area is where this video performed. And I'm going to put the video at the end of this. I hope you'll not only check your subscribe and hit the bell for the sake of you're a Johnny fan and a fan of this channel. something is off with this video. The last one I did. And this is another test. I'm going to do a positive with Johnny without the other stuff. And I want to see how this performs. We'll do a test here. So please, at the end of this video, click that one too, and we'll see what happens. But my goodness, that video, some of this stuff just, they don't want it out there. But let's go back to Sauvage. Yeah, they did this ad campaign back in a while. They faced pressure to drop Depp after the UK court ruled against him. You know, was it L'Oreal? AH was the face of L'Oreal. They eventually did tweet back to us, we will look into this, and then they never said anything. Never said anything. Anyway, Dior stayed with Johnny through that, and after the whole WB accusation, etc. But they stayed close to him, and his image and marketability improved dramatically last year after he prevailed in a closely watched defamation trial against her. Dior sales skyrocketed, with Bernard Arnault, the CEO of Dior's parent company LVMH, citing the image of Johnny Depp as one of the main reasons why the cologne had been a remarkable success. So here you have a man, Bernard, bravo, like sticking by his people, waiting for the truth to actually come out, letting the customers decide. That is so rare in this industry. And yeah, I do believe that's part of the reason why Dior is doing so well right now, because a lot of people saw that and were like, good for you, man. Let me make the call. Don't just cancel him. Let me make the call. Because especially as we wait to see what happens with this jury trial. And then when they won, and everyone, yeah, okay, cool. I guess there are some people probably like, I'm allowed to buy Johnny and support him again, so I'm going to go do it. And since Dior stepped up, they made the most money. That's the way it should always be. Don't just fire people because of accusations. Do your homework, do the research. But yeah, so apparently Dior made a ton of money. And this deal coincides with the high profile showing him at the upcoming Cannes Film Festival, which is only 2 days away, guys. He'll be opening up Jean de Barry in 2 days over at the Cannes Film Festival at May 16th of his historical drama, which is when I guess it opens in France as well. And he's expected to attend a Dior dinner Monday 17th before heading to London for a Jeff Beck tribute. We'll perform. Oh, wow. He's going to head to London for a Jeff Beck tribute. We'll perform alongside Eric Clapton, Rod Stewart. Also kick off the Cannes marketing department. His first directorial effort in 25 years. A film, Madi, centers on the life of Italian artist Ami. Come on. Don't let me say names. Features a cast includes Al Pacino and so many others that was just announced. So the moral of today's video, Johnny is back. He's winning. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. Lucrative DR pact, which was negotiated by Depp's reps at Range Media, could help pave the way for the actor's return to movies from the major studios, which had been hesitant to work with him prior to the Virginia verdict. The lost wages were significant. Yeah, we know all the negatives. But again, a deal like this in the trades of variety it just proves people want him back. We're good. Everybody's trying to do this. There was a recent poll, actually. We're going to do a video about it. I may still pull that out during one of our lives. That they polled like people, and he was one of the biggest draws in Hollywood still. It was like number 7 or 8 or 9 of the top 10 of all the stars in Hollywood. People like, what movies who's the movie star that you want to go pay to see tickets for? Johnny Depp was on the top of that list. When are they going to realize it's time? Now, Johnny gets to make that call, but it's just great to see that everything we did as we worked to help get this man the truth out about it. Bravo to everybody involved, because he's winning. And I love doing these reports on his updates because, yes, he's winning. He deserves it. I can't wait. Now we got some more. You're not going to want to miss my next update. I know you don't want me to talk about that woman. I really try not to, but there's a story I saw recently and I just need to get it translated. I am going to do one more update because I got questions. I'm like, wait a second. What? Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. To all the Mother's Day, we taped this on Mother's Day. To my mother, to my beautiful lady in my life, who is the mother of my children, Jami, to my mom, to my sister who's visiting today, Jen. So many amazing moms in my life. Say something nice to your mom if you're not able to do that, to a mom, or just say something in your mind special. Appreciate you guys so much, to all the moms out there and everybody watching. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.